built-in system for burning fat, balancing blood sugar, and fueling energy. Berberine Plus naturally supports AMPK, helping you feel better, live better, be better. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Berberine Plus, powerful results naturally.
Time check, courtesy of Live by Nature's Way, distributed by H&J Enterprises Limited.
The issue, though, is speaking with one voice.
Experts condemn Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar for acting outside of CARICOM. Residents living closest to Venezuela are mixed on potential impact of U.S. military ships expected in the southern Caribbean. Cultural activists overjoyed Banyan archives have finally found a home.
Coming up in sport, Antigua and Barbuda Falcons strengthen their hold on the top spot of the CPL points table.
Good evening, I'm Doris Polo, and this is the Weekend News here on CNC3. Thank you so much for joining us. In our top story this evening, Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar has drawn sharp criticism from local and regional experts after declaring full support for U.S. military assets in the Caribbean, pledging to back Washington against transnational crime, and even offering the country as a launching pad should Venezuela attack Guyana. But one CARICOM leader is adamant that the bloc should speak as a unit. In Jamaica, UWI Professor Christopher Charles is warning Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar against isolating TNT from its Caribbean neighbors. This follows his support for U.S. military assets in the region and a statement that she would welcome U.S. forces into TNT if Venezuela attacks Guyana without consulting CARICOM.
I think the Trinidadian Prime Minister and the government in general is really playing up to Trump to ensure that whatever he does, Trinidad and Tobago comes out on the side that is much better than others.
Professor Charles suggests this may be part of a bigger picture, one that could pave the way for U.S. intervention in Venezuela.
There are gangs in all Caribbean territories, and they have transnational linkages with cartels in Mexico and Colombia and all over the place. So why the Venezuelans cartels?
He also says the region should be concerned by Persad-Bissessar's statement.
We are opening up ourselves to further aggression.
At home, international relations expert Dr. Anthony Gonzalez says hosting American forces could put Trinidad and Tobago directly in harm's way.
We have struggled here to get the Americans out of this country here. We fought in the 60s to get rid of the American base here. Why are you inviting the Americans here?
Independencia nada. Leale siempre!
He also warns against antagonizing the Venezuelans. Meanwhile, St. Vincent Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves tells CNC3 News security decisions of this scale must be debated within CARICOM, not dictated unilaterally. As for the movement for social justice, the Prime Minister's remarks mark a, quote, day of shame and sadness for TNT. Political leader David Abdullah accused her of echoing a false U.S. narrative about terrorist drug cartels, a cover, he says, for military aggression. The PNM, so far silent, plans to hold a media conference at 1 p.m. on Monday, where they will respond. Well, regional security expert Dr. Garvin Hira says the country should be concerned about U.S. warships in the region if tension increases, creating a conflict zone. Hira says for now, the government should be discussing the what-ifs. Yesterday, Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar backed the arrival of 3 U.S. naval ships in the region. The ships, according to the U.S., are targeting the Latin American drug cartels with supposed ties to Venezuela. In a statement, the Prime Minister said each CARICOM country should stand on their own regarding the presence of the warships and gave the U.S. full authority to use this country as a base should Venezuela move against Guyana. But Hira says a level head is needed at this time.
I am hoping that at this time there are some exploratory conditions and we are looking at what-if situations and how we should be acting as a country in the event that this thing goes left or right, and what is expected of us, and most importantly, our resources here in country to be able to have the capacity to treat and to deal with any sort of issues that or fallouts or consequences if this turns into a conflict zone.
Also commenting is former National Security Minister Gary Griffith. He says now is the time for the region to be unified in a common goal of dismantling the drug cartels operating in the region.
I would expect now, as we did then for Haiti, that every CARICOM country to also fully support Guyana if at any time there is the hint of infiltration or invasion in any attempt to attack or seize assets from Guyana from any country. We should not posture ourselves at this time to be wetting our own houses whilst our neighbor's road is on fire, as ours could very well be next. I think this is a time we all need to circle the wagons and show solidarity.
When contacted, Defense Minister Wayne Sturge answered but said he could not speak at the time. Subsequent calls to his phone went unanswered. With American warships expected in Caribbean waters, the Warao natives in Trinidad's Icacos Peninsula say they're hoping for a better life. They want to return to Venezuela where their children can receive an education. But as Radica and Christian De Silva report, while Warao are happy, Trinidadians on the peninsula now fear regional instability and the threat of war.
While some locals fear the presence of American warships, the Warao people living in Icacos believe a bright future is ahead. They say they came to Trinidad from Venezuela for a better life, but their children remain uneducated. Those who cannot get jobs can only eke out survival on the coast, either by fishing and gardening whenever possible. While hope is burning bright among this migrant community, some locals say Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar is undermining CARICOM by backing the U.S. without consultation.
You have to deal with CARICOM. If you deal with CARICOM, nothing can go and nothing can come. Let us sit down and talk about these things, you know, and make direct opinion about these things. This is a serious thing. This is about nation, people, you know. So you have to think serious about these things. Yeah.
But others say it's time to crack down on drug cartels.
No, she's right. It's good. Because they're affecting, all the drugs affecting people coming. And crime and whatever. No. But she made a good statement. And then it's going to be better for the people in Venezuela.
He says once the Venezuelan economy stabilizes, their migrants would go back home.
I hear some of the CARICOM people, and they are really they for Maduro, you know. But she's right. It's good. It's good.
But fishermen are worried.
Well, right now, man, to go down there now. Because of the warship and thing. Because right now, man, walking right on the shallow, right on the front end, they can't go on with the fish holding.
And as they wait to catch a glimpse of the American warships, the people of the southwestern peninsula pray there will be no escalation of hostilities. Radica De Silva, CNC 3 News.
Thanks so much, Radica. Well, in tonight's People Say, we asked citizens in Port of Spain their stance on a possible return of U.S. soldiers on TNT soil.
The People Say, brought to you by Excel Health TT, the official supplement of the CPL.
I really feel nothing is going to come of it anyway. You understand? Because I don't think Maduro mad, he mad, but he ain't mad enough to go against the U.S.
I think the U.S. kind of acts like bullies sometimes. And yes, we would want Guyana to be helped, but is there any real proof that Maduro is going into Guyana?
We need help in this country. So if we can get as much help from America, they could come, they could go to Venezuela, do what they have to do, but before they leave, they need to help fix this country and then they can go their way.
I don't think Trinidad will get into what Guyana and America is doing. But I'm saying we will welcome America anytime, right, to come into Trinidad because we have always been good with America.
Not at all. They have to think on the long term. The long-term action that will come.
At all, because whatever going on between America and Venezuela shouldn't have to mix up with Trinidad. You know, we's a peaceful place. We ain't doing no war and thing.
The People Say, brought to you by Excel Health TT, the official supplement of the CPL.
Coming up next, manhole issues on the North Coast. We'll have the councillor's response after the break.
Don't forget, we are Food Basket Superstore right here in Arima. Come see for yourself, from stationery to household items and so much more, right here at Food Basket Superstore in Arima.
I really love the variety. There's something for everyone here.
You can tell from the crowd who's up next. It's Trinray's star player, whose world-class stats put him in a league of his own. Trinray's risen to become a true force to be reckoned with. With an unbeaten Carry A rating, they boast a strong solvency and A-class service. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing Trinray's financial and technical strength at its best.
Trinray, premier insurance coverage for less.
There's a powerful switch inside your body, AMPK. It tells your system to burn fat, balance blood sugar, and boost energy. Berberine Plus activates AMPK naturally, supporting metabolism, weight management, and healthy insulin function. Available now at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Berberine Plus, powered by AMPK, perfected by nature.
Get the best back-to-school specials at Southern Food Basket. Soft and Pretty paper towels, 3-pack, 2 for $29.95. Snuggle napkins, 250s, 2 for $22.95. Quicks 300 ml, 3 for $24.95. Western corned beef, 2 for $28.95. Blue Ribbon chicken franks, 450 grams, 2 for $26.95. Blue Ribbon turkey bologna, 200 grams, 3 for $24.95. Available at Southern Food Basket. Offers available while stocks last.
This is a serious problem in Trinidad. What is diabetes?
There are two forms. Diabetes type 1, when your body stops producing insulin. Type 2 diabetes is a result of poor lifestyle. Type 2 diabetes is associated with being overweight, having high blood pressure, at higher risk for heart disease. It is a very serious problem.
Do not wait until it's too late. Let Omega XL be the first step in the right direction.
Get your Omega XL today. Live long, stay strong with Omega XL.
Get it all at Southern Food Basket. Southern Food Basket. Quality food to fill you.
Hey, pretty lady. I see you're looking for some hot sauce. Boy, move it. I have a man. See you. So you don't want no mother-in-law?
Attention, valued shoppers. We are thrilled to celebrate 34 amazing years with you, our loyal customers. A huge congratulations to all our winners.
Hey, don't make joke. I know we're not shopping spree.
Snacks we buying, mommy.
Look, boy, come on, eh? Well, look how I just win a Caribbean getaway now. Rock back. Girl, I know we're not shopping spree, eh? Well, come on, help me now. You don't have a man? Later. Nah.
It's Southern Food Basket's 34th anniversary extravaganza from July 1st to August 31st. Shop and enter for a chance to win incredible prizes, Caribbean getaways, staycations, shopping spree, and the ultimate grand prize of a brand new Suzuki Grand Vitara.
Welcome back. Barbados' purchase of the Banyan archives is being described by cultural practitioners as the story of how Trinidad and Tobago bungled a critical cultural resource. The collection, which contains more than 1,000 hours of digitized film chronicling Caribbean life, was acquired by the Barbadian government last week. Prime Minister Mia Mottley announced the deal publicly at the launch of CariFesta 15. Guardian Media understands the archives were offered to the Trinidad and Tobago government for $250,000 with ownership and all rights included. In 2022, then National Gas Company President, the late Mark Loquan, publicly announced the company would acquire the collection on behalf of the country, but internal delays and senior executives failing to follow through meant the deal never materialized.
Today, it is our great privilege to announce, drum roll,
that NGC is pursuing acquiring this archive and will from here forward be joint custodians of this massive vault of Caribbean memory and history. The other party to this ownership is, of course, the users and viewers of such historical data.
Guardian Media understands Barbados moved quickly to finalize the acquisition after co-founders Christopher Laird and Bruce Paddington were honored at the Caribbean Broadcasting Union Awards last week. Cultural activist Earl Fabian, who has worked with Banyan since 1985, dismissed claims that the country had, quote, lost its heritage. Instead, he is overjoyed that it has found a home.
It was a joyful thing for me to hear. And anybody who vexed don't know what Laird and Paddington and Tony Hall went through to make that. It has highlighted the fact that nobody in Trinidad and Tobago put their money where their mouth is and say, we value this, we're going to pay you for it, and we'll make it available to the people of Trinidad and Tobago and the region.
Our calls to former Minister of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, Randall Mitchell, went unanswered. We also reached out to the National Gas Company Acting President Edmund Subrian through NGC's communications manager, and we are awaiting a response. The new vice president of the Trinidad and Tobago Red Cross Society, Edward Moody, says the new executive is committed to transparency and pledged to review concerns raised during yesterday's election. Speaking to CNC3 News today, Moody denied the elections were flawed and says the new executive plans to review the 2 objections made by members. He says soon after the new president, Anne-Marie Kwame Allen, was elected, she met with the people who objected and promised to review the matter. CNC3 News understands that some senior executive members tried to stop Saturday's election at Hillview College in El Dorado because they believe it wasn't transparent, that they only received the list of nominees on the day. Ahead of the election, the International Federation of the Red Cross found that the organization was facing serious management, financial and governance challenges, but Moody believes the election process went smoothly. In other news, the councillor for Bagatelle Blue Basin in the Diego Martin Borough Corporation, Alina Wren, says she is aware of several uncovered manholes along the North Post Road. She says they are awaiting the materials to fix them. Residents say they are fed up of waiting, though. They said earlier this year a bus destroyed some of the remaining slabs and many people have fallen into the holes, especially when the river overflows into the roadway, hiding them. There is also a primary school along the roadway, and the children often purposely walk in the roadway to avoid the uncovered manholes. Councillor Wren says works will commence once the materials are received. Welcome news for this resident, who says he was about to take matters into his own hands.
I clean out the whole base, put out all the blocks that fall in the hole, take it out, and I make plant pads with it on the side of the road and plant plants. Recently I was going and cover it with ply, but the ply wasn't making sense because the ply will deteriorate and people will get damaged more. So I don't know what the government could do.
Residents are also calling for this retaining wall on the North Post Road to be completed and for improved garbage collection in the area, especially next to the River Estate Museum. Let's tell you what's still to come in sport. TNT Calypso Spikers reclaim their title as champions of Caribbean women's volleyball.
Get the best back-to-school specials at Southern Fruit Basket. Colgate Triple Action 4-ounce, $19.95. Supplegent 330 ml, assorted 2 for $17.95. Creamery ice cream 1 gallon, 2 for $89.95. Sunshine corn chips 50 grams, 4 for $20. Holiday Cutters corn curls 48 grams, 6 for $20. Kellogg's cereal 280 grams, $22.95. Available at Southern Fruit Basket. Offers available while stocks last.
Whether you're an athlete, a business professional, or simply someone who values their health, Omega XL can empower you to keep doing what you love. Don't let joint discomfort hold you back.
Live long, stay strong with the XL brand.
Muscle Russell.
Food Basket Marketplace is celebrating our 34th anniversary for the month of August, and you're invited. Enjoy massive deals like mince beef, 5 pounds and $99. Cow heel, 5 pounds at $79.95. Nestle cream milk, 4 for $54.95. Crown, 8 kilograms rice, $69.99. Come and shop to win one of our 34 shopping sprees. Big giveaways and free hampers to be won. Shop, save, and celebrate only at Food Basket Marketplace, Arima, Shagwana, Shafre, and Gulfview. Food Basket, where shopping is a pleasure and the price is right.
Plumbing problems? Don't guess. Call Plumbing Solutions at 628-4646. Proud to be serving Trinidad and Tobago for over 20 years. We do it all. Maintenance and repairs, new construction, sewer lines, inspection, drain cleaning, leak detection. We are licensed and insured. So call Plumbing Solutions at 628-4646.
Presenting the most modern pharmaceutical facility in the country, Food Basket Hyperfarm Pharmacy Food Basket Complex, Arima. We stock the widest range of health and beauty products, baby supplies, stationery, fragrances, and cosmetics. Our organic, sugar, and gluten-free products cater to vegans and the health conscious. A wide assortment of dispensary medication and over-the-counter items at the most affordable prices. Make Hyperfarm Pharmacy your choice. Located on the compound of Food Basket Complex, Arima.
Hello, Trinidad and Tobago. Have you noticed the XL products at your local pharmacy? Endorsed by cricket star Andre Russell and many more, these supplements represent the pinnacle of natural health solutions, trusted for their efficacy and purity.
Dress like you mean business. At The Working Woman, we bring you stylish, professional looks made for the modern woman. From casual to formal workwear, we've got your professional wardrobe covered.
Get the best back-to-school specials at Southern Food Basket. Malta, 1 case for $94.50. Malta, Shandy, Ginseng, 3 for $19.95. Coca-Cola, 2 liters, 2 for $19.95. EcoFrost straight cut fries, 2.5 kg, 2 for $69.95. Swiss barbecue sauce, 500 ml, 2 for $17.95. Swiss Econopack ketchup, 750 ml, 3 for $19.95. Available at Southern Food Basket. Offers available while stocks last.
Welcome back. Bowling off tonight's action, the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons strengthened their hold on the top spot of the CPL 2025 points table with a 7-wicket win over the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots in North Sound today. A historic performance by Bangladeshi veteran Shakib Al Hassan was the highlight. Rajiv Surat Singh has more.
After being sent into bat, the Patriots managed just 133 for 9 in their 20 overs. A total largely defined by a lack of momentum and a clinical bowling effort from the Falcons. Led by Shakib Al Hassan, the Bangladeshi veteran made T20 history, becoming the first left-arm bowler and just the 5th player overall to reach 500 wickets in the format. His milestone moment came in the very first over when he dismissed Mohammad Rizwan, caught and bowled for 30. He returned in the 17th over to remove Kyle Mayers and Navin Bidesi, finishing with remarkable figures of 2 overs, 3 wickets for 11 runs. Support came from Jaden Seals, Salman Urshad and Shamar Springer, who picked up a wicket each. The Patriots' innings saw brief sparks from Evan Lewis on 32, Rizwan's 30 and Mayers 18, but regular wickets and 3 runouts left them well below par. In reply, the Falcons chased down the target with composure, thanks in part to Shakib's contribution with the bat. He scored a quick 25 off 18 balls, stabilizing the innings and helping ease any pressure during the chase. His efforts ensured that the Falcons reached the target with room to spare, sealing another strong performance at the top of the CPL table. With this match, Shakib Al Hassan not only pushed his T20 wicket tally to 501, but also underlined his status as one of the greatest all-rounders in the format, the only cricketer with over 7,000 runs and 500 wickets in T20 cricket. Jeeves Surat Singh, CNC3 Sport.
Thanks, Rajiv. To volleyball now, picking up where we left off last night. Tinti Calypso Spikers reclaimed their title as champions of Caribbean women's volleyball when they came from behind to beat longtime rivals Barbados in 4 sets in the 19th Caribbean Zonal Volleyball Association Senior Championship Final in New Providence, Nassau, Bahamas last night. Let's take a look at TNT's winning point and gold medal celebrations.
Serving is Johanna Belma. And that is being called on Barbados and Trinidad and Tobago wins the gold medal at the Caribbean Cup. Congrats, Trinidad and Tobago.
Congratulations to the Calypso Spikers. Turning to football, match day 2 in the English Premier League continued today as Manchester United were in search of their first points of the season.
The visitors almost struck early, with Matthias Cunha hitting the post inside 2 minutes. Moments later, Fulham's Josh King was denied by Alte Bayandir, starting ahead of Andre Onana. The match burst into life after a VAR review. It was teenage defender Lenny Yoro who made the breakthrough in the 58th minute. His header from a corner deflected off Rodrigo Muniz and wrong-footed Leno for an own goal.
It's time now for a break. We'll be right back.
Food Basket Marketplace is celebrating our 34th anniversary for the month of August, and you're invited. Massive deals like big deal peas and carrots, big deal kidney beans, buy 3 tins, get 1 free. Port Royal oil, 900 ml, buy 3, get 1 free. Buy 12 packs of toilet paper and get a pack of napkins free. Come and shop to win in one of our 34 shopping sprees. Big giveaways and free hampers to be won. Only at Food Basket Marketplace, Orima, Chaguanas, Champlain, and Goldfield. Food Basket, where shopping is a pleasure and the price is right. Food Basket, the nation's #1 supermarket.
Feeling off balance? Your body might be missing AMPK. It's your natural reset, regulating how your body stores fat and processes sugar. Berberine Plus activates AMPK, helping your cells use energy better, reduce fat, and keep sugar levels in check. Berberine Plus, now at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide.
Get the best back-to-school specials at Southern Food Basket. Soft and pretty paper towels, 3-pack, 2 for $29.95. Snuggle napkins, 250s, 2 for $22.95. Quicks 300 ml, 3 for $24.95. Western corned beef, 2 for $28.95. Blue ribbon chicken franks, 450 grams, 2 for $26.95. Blue ribbon turkey bologna, 200 grams, 3 for $24.95. Available at Southern Food Basket. Offers available while stocks last.
What should your parents use to fight inflammation?
Omega XL.
Tell me, boy, what do you think I should take, babe?
My mommy and daddy should use Omega XL to fight inflammation.
Get the best back-to-school specials at Southern Food Basket. Colgate Triple Action 4 ounce, $19.95. Supplegent 330 ml, assorted 2 for $17.95. Creamery ice cream 1 gallon, 2 for $89.95. Sunshine corn chips 50 grams, 4 for $20. Holiday Cutters corn curls 48 grams, 6 for $20. Kellogg's cereal 280 grams, $22.95. Available at Southern Food Basket. Offers available while stocks last.
Whether you're an athlete, a business professional, or simply someone who values their health, Omega XL can empower you to keep doing what you love. Don't let joint discomfort hold you back.
Live long, stay strong with the XL brand.
Muscle Russell.
Welcome back. Let's head into tomorrow's weather forecast. The Met Office says we'll start off fair and hazy, but it will become partly cloudy at times with the associated light to moderate shower. There's a medium chance of a thunderstorm developing from late morning into afternoon. Mostly fair conditions are expected for some isolated showery interruptions. The Met Office says the adverse weather alert yellow level remains in effect. Tomorrow's maximum forecast temperature in Trinidad is 33 degrees, while Tobago will experience a high of 32 degrees Celsius. That's all the time we have. Thank you so much for staying with us for the weekend news here on CNC3. I'm Doris Polo. As always, on behalf of the rest of the team, have a great night, but also happy belated birthday to our weather anchor, Jean-Marc Rampersad. Have a great night.
You're watching CNC3.
Any conversation surrounding independence when it